Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. How are you? How are you doing? I am doing lovely fine in the studio. As you can see, it's all a mess around me, and I need to clean it up. Anybody want to come help me clean it up? How are you all doing? I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I had a very lovely Christmas at our new house, our first. Oh, I can't stand the shiny forehead, guys. It's like a billboard. Maybe I could like sell like, advertising spot there. Maybe I need some bangs. I don't know, guys. All right. How are you doing? Let's see who's here. As you're hopping on, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's see. We have Lisa Whaley. She was the first one here, weren't you, Lisa? Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Not Happy New Year's Adam. Not funny, huh? Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. I can't, guys. Where did the year go? Because I don't know. Even though a lot of shit has happened this year. Oh my gosh. Yes. Wendy Castle. Hello, Wendy Castle. How are you? I just talked to you. Let's see. What did Wendy say? New Year's. Anyone have New Year's resolutions? Wendy says that she is going to learn French starting on the 1st of January. You know what? I've been busy. Oh, I didn't bring. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you what I've been working on. Hold on. Speaking of that, and I'm gonna share it with all of you. I think I might. I think I figured out a way to do it. I don't know that any of you are interested. This is how I'm gonna get my crap together. Look at that. Can you see it? Is it like the right way? Can you read that? I don't know if it's backwards. I just realized it's not backwards, is it? It's the right way. Like you can read what that says. I created my very own planner for my very own self. Cause yeah, you guys, look at my first page that I did on it. Crafting is my therapy. So I did all the things because I was gonna buy one. And I couldn't find one that I wanted that worked for me. So I made it. Yeah. So I'm super excited. So that's what I'm doing, Wendy. And I'm going through and I'm planning I was just thinking, I'm going through all of my January. And I want to do a Zoom and I just got to figure out when I can fit it in because I want us to all get together. And I know we used to do them on Sunday afternoons. And I'm still thinking that might be the best way to go. But I've got a couple things going on some of the weekends. So, but anyways, I'm working on a way for if anybody wants a planner. It's not dated except for I put a for myself, for my reference. Let me show you. I put a little, I'll have to show it to you guys. Maybe I'll do a video and show it to you guys, but I got to get cranking for the year so that I could see the months so that I could date my other calendar because it's not, but anyways, it has all of some pages to keep track of all my yarn stuff in there, the yarn that I use on Fridays. And I love the idea of keeping track of all the yarn I have, but I have so much yarn that, yeah, it's a lot. And I have more too that I haven't even opened yet. But anyways, I made that. So resolutions, let's see. I have lots of plans, but I'm still not exactly sure. So I'm working on it. I have some goals, even though I'll tell you, I'm not a goals person. I just like to have a plan. So I'm working on my plan, not my resolutions. Although guys, I think anybody else gained 100 pounds in 1 week? I think I might have. I ate so much stuff for Christmas. So much stuff. I just stuffed my face. It was so good though. It was so good. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a wild ride this last month. Adding in that meat, I've added in everything else pretty much so that I didn't used to eat. So I think maybe Wendy, back to your resolution, I think I need to cool it on all the crap that I've been eating. So Sandy Sanchez is here. Hello, Sandy Sanchez. I hope you had a good Christmas. Brenda says, Happy New Year's Eve from bipolar Texas. You know what? We're all living in bipolar USA because it's so nice outside right now. When I was coming in, I'm like, oh, I should be walking. It's so nice. Have you all seen the prediction though for the first part of January here? They're talking -35, -40 with the wind chills. I hope it was a lie. I hope it was like, what did they call it? On like my brain. Okay, hold on. Let me get a drink of water. Let me hydrate my head. Maybe then I can talk. Yeah, like fake news is fake news. I couldn't think of fake news, guys. Yeah, it's fake weather. Let's hope it's fake weather. Okay, I'm going to get cast on already here, I think, and then I will keep going through. I know we have lots of people. I don't know that we have new people on here, but so much confusion about the cast on. So and like double, like a double beanie versus a single beanie, and it's so interesting because I remember the beginning of last year, and then now again for all the people that get machines, I remember all the same confusion that they're all having. I had when I first started. So I feel your pain. I feel it. That is why I started. That's why I'm here sharing away. Because I was like, how do they make that hat, that brim not roll? Anybody else? Anybody? I couldn't figure that out for the longest time because nobody talked about like a double layer. But yeah. So I'll have to help y'all. If you're new and you have questions, you can shoot them in the comments. Hopefully I'll see them. I may not, but I will try my best. Wendy, yes. Wendy had 4.5 inches of rain in 2 days. She's needing to build a boat. Karen's here. Hello, Karen. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Karen's working on some crocheting some baby items. That's awesome. Claire Noble, evening. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Oh, you have family visiting. That's fine. Well, hello on the replay if you're not watching right now. But thank you for popping in and saying hi. I love that she does that. Claire does that. I love that. Thank you for doing that. All right. Brenda said they had a lot of rain too. No, would have been proud. 80s. 80s today. Wow. 50s tomorrow and 30s. Yes, we're all going to we're all going to get sick. Wait, let me go back to my face. That's going to happen. This is what happens. We get good weather and then it's like freezing cold and then it's hot again. It's freezing and our bodies are like, what the hell's going on? Right? So yeah. Okay. I didn't miss it. You did not miss it today. Happy almost New Year to you. Good afternoon, Alice from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. How are you, my friend? We have Pam in the house. Hi, Pam. Dorothy Crocker's here from Southeast Texas. Okay, I'm going to go back to there we go. We're going to get cast on here. I think I'm using the Ferris wheel again. I've got all these little cakes. Did you all see the winder too? I want to show really quick because I had this as questions. Hold on. I know I keep saying I got to get cast on. Hold on. I have it over here, but I want to grab the big one. I just want to talk about it because I know I've had questions about it. Okay, this is the big purple one that I got, which I think now, if you look on Kato's site, and all of you probably got it, where it has the little like things that come down, so it's different, right? It's a little different, the one that's on there now, than the one that they gifted me initially. But then this is what they gave me for Christmas. I'm talking about the winders, sorry. And you can see the difference in size. See the difference in size? This is the mini, like the M1, and this is the bigger guy, right? I kind of like this better. I kind of like it better. It's been nonstop going at my house. Like I honestly have been winding and winding yarn. I will tell you, if you saw my story yesterday, I hate yarn barf. I just can't stand it. I ended up having to cut that skein. If you saw, I had a thing of big twist. What's like the tweed? It was big twist tweed, and it got all tangled up because the center pole got all, how the outside gets pulled into the center, and then it all gets all knotted. I was so angry, and I just don't have. It makes my blood pressure like rise. So Darren was taking care of it. And then he's like, I don't think this will work. Because I had part of it was on the winder, and then we had it coming out of the skein. And you almost need both ends to be able to unknot that mess. So anyways, we ended up having to cut it. I only lost a little bit of the center. But it's so frustrating. But anyways, I will say, the big twist winds like, just amazing. You get a good center pull, you can wind that whole thing. You could almost turn it on and just walk away from it. But I will say, if you're using like a thinner yarn or a slipperier, like something that's shiny and soft, like Karen's Simply Soft, or what else? Like yarn, Be Soft Secret. What else did I do? I did some Big Twist Shine, which you can't get anymore. But it doesn't do as well. You have to babysit it more. You have to put more attention on it than what it gives it. But however, it's still a little bit better than my big cranker one. The big cranker one, it like cut my hand the other day because it has like metal shavings coming off of it because I've used it so much. Okay, let me make sure this is right. I think we're good. It's extra loud. Okay, I'm going to do halvesy. I think I'm going to try 75. I think. Because I think I'm going to do like one side, one color, one side, the other. They're very similar, but we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. So now that I'm cast on, I can say hello some more. Oh, let's see here. We have the Bridgertons. Hello, Bridgertons. Hello, Joyce. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Connie's here. Connie says, hope you all had a blessed Christmas. I did. It was so good. I cried during our church service. Okay, when you get older, I just get more like hormonal, I think, more emotional. Because maybe I'm closer to being dead, and I know that. That was kind of what was in my head. I know I shouldn't think like that, but it's the truth. Okay, Catherine, hello in Houston. Stacy Froman. Eisen's here. Hello, Eisen. How are you? Hello, Eisen. Hi. Alice O'Neill. As we got older, the years go by so fast. They do. Alice, you are so right on. It does. It just flies. I try to tell my kids that. The older ones are getting it. They're starting to understand that. Oh, Connie says not backwards. Good. Suzanne, hello to you. 2025 is going to be 12 months of using my yarn stash. That's good. So are you going to go on a yarn diet, Suzanne? Because I know, I think it was last year, part of the year, I think Sew Yarn Crafty, Leah, I think her Sew Yarn Crafty, go check her out if you're not following her, but she did a yarn diet. And she did pretty good, I think, before she bought any yarn. I can't do that. Sorry. I have to buy yarn. It's part of my therapy because buying the yarn is just as fun as like making stuff with it. But I think what I should start doing is like stuff that I know that I'm not going to use for a while. I should maybe start gifting it is what I should do. Except for like, I'm turning into a yarn hoarder, which is not good. That's not good. Thank you, Karen. That I'm a tech junkie. You know, Karen, I would love, like, I can use the one that I created. I could use it on my iPad because that's what I'm using like right now. I use my iPad to actually do this video, and then I have a camera, my phone up there. I could do it in like a notes like app or whatever, and I could do it that way. But I have to write on paper. I don't know what that is. And I've seen where you can get like a screen thing over your iPad so that you can, so that it feels like paper, because I think like there's a mental thing with me. If I write on the screen, it's not the same. I know it's crazy, but yeah, that's awesome. Karen, you know what? Actually, that should be one of my resolutions because I need to get my Google Calendar in order and all of the things. But I have such a hard time because I know you're like right on it. You don't miss anything. And see, for me, because I'm not, you would think that I would be tech-y. I kind of am, but not when it comes to my planning. I'm not. Except for my social media. I've started doing more of that planning kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to my planning for my calendar, it's never stuck. Maybe I just need to like work it into my day and then it would be better. I could get my brain to like not have such a stumbling block with it. Seema, hello in Turkey. How are you? And Megan is here from Pumpkin Bee Creations. Thank you, Megan. I got my little clammy guy looking at me right here. Looky, it's so cute. It's so cute. It makes me so happy. Thank you, Megan. And I was wearing my slippers over the holiday. Wendy says Facebook's not working properly. What's happening over there? What's happening on Facebook? Oh, is it not working? today. Well, I think so. I think it's working. I don't know. Is anybody having issues with Facebook? Dorothy says the planner sounds wonderful. Yeah, well, I'm excited about it. We'll see. Hopefully I use it all year. I don't know. Hopefully I will. But I've got a way to share it with you guys. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned if you want one. Let's see. Stacy says goal, walk again without walker in 2025. Well, that's a good goal, Stacy. I need to start walking more because I used to walk 5 miles a day. I haven't done that for a little while. Buddy says I might get a crap ton of rain, but we don't need a shovel. That's true. Like for snow. Rachel Gray, hello to you. Oh, I love your cow blankets, Rachel. Those are so stinking cute. You're so talented. Oh my gosh. Paula Cook, happy New Year to you. Yeah, do it, Dorothy says. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Dorothy. All right. Oh, Alice, I'm so glad. Alice says, I got it now, the cast on. Awesome. It takes a little while to figure it out and get your brain wrapped around the whole idea of the back and forth around the needles. Because it seems a little odd, I think. Like initially, I always feel like if I don't think and I just do, like if I don't analyze what I'm doing and I just do, but then later you want to try to figure it out because you need to, because you're going to have to fix things, you know, occasionally, hopefully not. I try to avoid making mistakes. So I avoid yarns that will be a problem because I don't like fixing, like I can do it, but I don't like fixing drops and tucks and things. I'd rather not. But I think when I first started, it took me forever to figure out how to fix like a tuck or a drop, like how to actually redo the stitch, just because I had to like my mind, because I didn't know anything about knitting. So I didn't understand how the stitch worked. And now it's easier because I understand it. But did you all see the inexpensive Addy? At least I looked this morning because I've had lots of people asking me for links, is sold out. So now I think on Amazon you can only get, unless it's just my Amazon, I searched quickly, but it looks like you can only get the $200 and some Addy, which is like, because remember when it was $130? Because there was a time with not that long ago. So it'll be interesting to see if that was a seller that sold out of their inventory and all we're going to see now is that $200 and some Addy, or if that was, you know, like because of the holidays and now they'll bring it back at that lower price. I have a feeling we're going to be stuck with the $200 and some Addy, but we shall see. That's my prediction, but I could be wrong. Which is a bummer. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. That's the way it goes. Oh, let's see who else is here. Oh, Karen, I'm glad. Yeah, Karen kind of took a hard fall, and I've just been praying that she's feeling better because it's not good. Not good, not good. Shar is here from Carson City. Hi, Shar. How you doing? Alan's here. Hello to Alan. Oh, Megan. You know what? Megan got a cutter. Megan, why do you have to do that in my life? Because then I want one. And I was contacted by somebody, but they haven't gotten back with me. And I was kind of hoping that they would. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Megan's been making she's been making vinyl decals, and they're so cute. She did like little feet. She did like it was a little monstery dude. Is that what it was? I can't remember, but very cute. But I love that. I love it. I love it. It's so fun. Let's see. Anna's here. Hello, Anna. Char said, don't the rainstorms yesterday, now cold. Oh, it was rainstorms yesterday. Yeah. Guys, did you see that though with this clipper thing that's supposed to come in? I mean, if we get 35 below with the wind chill, that won't be good. That's not good. I don't want to do that. Because it's like right now, I think it's 40 some. It felt like 50 degrees outside. I don't think it is. I think it might be like 45 though. My watch isn't working. Joe says, Connie, not Joe. I've been sick for 3 weeks. Oh, that's awful, Connie. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have the creepy creds that have been going around. One of my daughters now, hopefully she's at the tail end of it. She was staying at her older sister's and they came back and she's sick, but not super bad, but like congestion and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure it'll make its rounds in the Bant household. I've been taking my, what's it called? I need the memory stuff. Karen's going to say, get the memory stuff, Cheri. You need it. What's it called? Karen, what's the stuff called? The Melaleuca stuff that I'm taking. I want to say Activate. Is that right? I'm taking the vitamins, but I did like the immune booster, and I'm hoping and praying that it'll keep me well. I can totally feel different, Karen. I totally can tell the difference with the vitamins, though. So grateful for you. She'll tell me what it's called. Laura in Boise, Idaho. Char, it was so sunny in my house this morning that I need curtains. I have curtains on my living room windows. The only curtains that are in the house, some of them are really nice, but it's when we moved in, they were already there. But there's not any on the living room windows. And I was sitting on my sofa trying to plan my social media out. And there was no place I could sit in the sun. And I thought, I don't want to complain about the sun shining in the window because it's so beautiful out. But I had to like go sit at the other side of the room because I couldn't see because it was so bright. I know it's like short-lived though. It's short-lived, but I'm not used to it, guys, because when we lived in the other house, we were in the woods. So even in the wintertime, there were pine trees, like big hemlocks and stuff. So we never had only just a little bit where we have like sun shining in the windows. So it is a nice change. I love that. I don't feel like I'm in a cave. I mean, I miss the trees, but I like not feeling like I'm in a cave because this time of year, especially by February, living in the trees kind of makes you feel like, yeah, like you're a bear. Or at least me. Let's see. Alan says, does anyone know how many rows needed to make on the Central 24 a preemie hat? I don't. You know what? I am not a numbers person. I've come to the conclusion that my brain will not, I can tell myself numbers. I'm just not good at it. I can't remember. I know, I don't make preemie hats on the 22. If I'm going to do them, I would do them on the 32. But who does, Wendy, do you do preemie hats? I don't know that you do I know you do little hats, but I know that you've done some. I thought, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't you. Somebody share with Alan. Would you pretty please? Pretty please. Lisa Fry, hello to you. Char says Winfest 2024. Hello, Linda. How are you? Wet in Massachusetts. Salisbury, Massachusetts. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and have a happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, Linda. I hope that you had a great Christmas. I love how many people got the knitting machine for Christmas, though. We have so many new crank knitters. I love it. I love it. I love it. It makes my heart happy, especially for all the haters. Guys, I have to say, I know this person's probably not on here. I have to do a little complaining. Okay, let's do a little complaining. Just a little complaint. Can I do a little complaining? I have the Etsy shop, and if you go to my Etsy shop, there is absolutely nothing on there because I haven't made anything to put on there in a while since before the move. Right when we moved, I had one last item on there, and it was one of my beaded, I don't have any here, beaded crochet hooks, which, you know, they are what they are. They're beaded crochet hooks. And I've made some for myself, so then I made some to sell. Don't have any more left. But anyways, so they're kind of nice. I use one for my temperature blanket, and it's kind of like ergonomic, not ergonomic. Just a little bit better for your hand because my hand would get crampy, right? And I didn't want to like, anyways, I made some and sold some. So the last one that I sold, and maybe the person is on here, don't care. The last one that I sold, apparently in the shipping, I don't know if it's because of getting cold or whatever, like the way that I beaded them, one of the beads apparently cracked. So, you know, I've not shipped very many of them, so I didn't know. It wasn't like that when I shipped it. They never told me. They never like sent me a message. They never anything. I just happened to get on my Etsy shop because I was looking at some year-end stuff, and they gave me like an awful review, Well, of course, because they got something that wasn't what they thought, you know, it was broken, whatever. So they should have reached out to me. I refunded their money. I sent them several messages to no avail. They didn't respond. I sent another message. They finally responded in hopes that they would change the review. I didn't ask them to change the review. But what's interesting is they had the first review, which I screenshotted it. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Then the very next day, after I refunded their money, they made it worse. So it was like a 2-star review the first time. And then the next day, after I refunded their money, they made it a 1-star review. And then they complained about that there were nicks out of the crochet hook and that they'll just make their own and whatever. It's fine. I gave them their money back. And then they said, thank you. Finally, they responded to me. And I need to respond to that review, but I haven't because I thought, well, maybe their heart would be like, you know, it wasn't what I expected, but then I got a full refund. So instead of pooping all over this person's Etsy shop, like whatever. Like, so this is my little PSA. If you're pissed off when you get something, don't go straight to the review and like rag on the company until you've contacted them. Then if you contact them and then they don't respond to you, then go rag all you want. And I think that's totally fine. But just out of my experience, I got in there and I'm like, what? I don't have all 5 stars. What is this? So I was not happy, and I'm still not happy. And I don't know if I'm going to post anything else on there because it just makes me mad. So anyway, because it's not, I don't want to say it's not fair, but whatever. Because somebody else is going to read that and be like, it's not like that's my main source of anything. It was just like an offshoot of some of the stuff that I was doing and selling the knitty sticks and whatever. But yes. So whatever. They got all of their money back. And I happily sent it to them because I wouldn't want them to have a crappy piece of, you know, something they can't use or whatever. So just know that most companies aren't out to just screw you. That isn't what they're doing, especially small businesses. You know, if there's a mess up, it's probably because it got messed up somewhere and they weren't intentionally doing that. Most people, I mean, some businesses don't care, but if it's an Etsy business, give them a little grace, you know what I mean? And then if they don't respond, go at them. That's that. There you go. So everybody else knows. But anyways, so that was a little bit of a downer, but not a big deal. It's just one of those things that I don't know. I'm used to getting all the crappy comments on all my videos, so I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. I have to say, though, I love it when somebody says something kind of not very nice on my videos, and I don't even have to like say anything because everybody goes after them. I love you guys for that. I don't know if any of you on here do that. I just see other people, and it's so nice that, I don't know. It's just nice. I feel like we're a team that you shouldn't mess with us, right? You know what? I do have a goal, a resolution, Wendy. I'm going to figure out a way to answer more. I'm going to figure out a way to respond to more questions and requests. That's my resolution, I think. maybe one of them. I have lots, probably. Okay, I got to make sure I don't go over because I want to do 75 and 75. Shauna's here. Hello, Southpaw Fiber Arts. That's the, oh, you know what? Let me go back. I'm like talking away. This is the lovely tension guide. It's from Shauna here. I will put I want to put this up here if I can do it right. Sandy's not here today, so I have to like figure this out for myself. Okay, we're going to do this. There we go. If you want a tension guide, you use this link right here. Well, you can't click on it, but you go there, southpawfiberarts.com, and you can get a tension guide. And now I have to go back. I don't know if I can do that. There we go. Okay. All right, let me go back here. I lost my place. It's not good. Oh, now I lost my place for good. Sean says I have an MIA on Facebook, but we'll go look past it after the live. All right. Yes. Well, I do preemie hats on the Addy. Okay, so how many rows do you do, Wendy? Cheri Chase says, oh, it's 67 in Georgia. I don't think that's how many she does for the preemie hats. Sandy, hey, you all. Oh, Sandy Sanchez says Happy New Year to everybody. Have a safe trip taking your daughter to the airport. And I hope she has a safe trip too. Okay, so Wendy says for the full size babies, I use the 46 or the 48. But how many rows do you do? Lisa Fry, it's sunny today after raining for a few days. Yeah, that's good. You know what? We all must be getting the sun today. Hello, Barb. How are you? Shar says when we moved, the previous owners took the blinds. We ended up going to Home Depot. They have curtains too. I want to get blinds, I think. I want curtains, but I would like some pull down shades. Like, I don't know, like pull down shades. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know where to get those. I'm sure one of the places has them. Megan says, I'm also thinking about making shirt decals on my Cricut as well. Oh, you should. Absolutely. Oh, Wendy says 95 rows. That makes sense. 95 rows. I'm sure everybody already saw that, and I'm probably really behind in the comments because that's me. Hello, Melody on Facebook. How are you? Melody says it's damp and cloudy in Michigan. I'm in Michigan too. It's sunny here. Where in Michigan are you? Shauna says also the star rating. I miss what else you said. You must have said something else. Wendy. Wendy says we got you here. We are a village. Yes, we are. Let's see. Alice is Cheri. I still have not received my order from 3D Hoodie. The only thing is I bought Cash App. I notified Cash App today about it. I get my money back. I know I should have used my bank card. I don't know what is that, Alice. Because 3D Hoodie. I'm not sure about that, Alice. Because I have like a spread shop is what I have. So I don't know. I'm not sure. So I hope that somebody didn't like scam you out of money. I hope that didn't happen. Because I do have, I don't know if I have my link in here. Maybe I do. I do have like merchandise that's linked in my YouTube channel and then also on my website. And it's all handled by a different company. I don't do any of it. But I don't know that I have. Here it is. It's my spread shop is what it's called. That's the link at the bottom. So it shouldn't be 3D Hoodie. It would be from spread shop is where it would be from. If it's something that you purchased that was like merch from me. So I'm not sure. So maybe if it's something, if that's what you're referring to, I hope that, because I know there's scammers out there, guys. There are, which is not good, but there are. Alan says, fabulous tension guide. Yes, it is. Crafty Crunchy Nursery. Is that, no, churchy, not crunchy. Cheri can't read. Got my tension guide, but haven't installed it yet. Saw one of your, oh, yay, I'm glad. So Tricks, I have responded to several of your shorts on YouTube about Southpaw tensioner. Did I not send you the link? I probably didn't. I apologize. Anna Bobina. Oh, Cheri, you're the kindest, sweetest person. Always uplifting. Can't believe anyone would say crap on your. Oh yeah, well, they don't probably know me, Anna. I gotta get a tissue. I got fuzz on my nose. Hold on. So they don't know. Like, I think probably because if some of you go and you buy stuff on my Etsy shop, you know me, and then you go buy stuff. So you would feel like you have some connection. But if you're like scrolling through Etsy and you're like, I want a crochet hook, and this crochet hook pops up and you don't know the person, you could be like, well, this is I paid all this money, whatever, and all $9. But with shipping, I think it was like, I don't know how much it is. I don't even know. Is it like $14? Maybe more than that. So maybe some people, it's just the way it is. But thank you for this kind words. You're so sweet. Dorothy loves her tension guide. I love mine too. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Cheryl says, I've had a cutting machine for years. I love designing shirts. So that means Cheryl is telling you, Megan, that you need to. Oh, crafty math chick. So you got the tension guide. Awesome. Yay. Hubby finally mounted my Centro. So I'll be cranking. Yeah, it'll make a world of difference having it mounted. Wendy and I were just talking about that. It's so tough to be able to crank if you have to like hold your machine. It just really is a struggle. And Dorothy Crocker says, love having blinds instead of curtains. I'm thinking like, I don't even know what they're called, but I think my mother-in-law has them, and they're almost like fabric, but they're pull down shades, and and they go back up, and they're almost like, I want to say like accordion-ish. I don't know what they're called though. I can't think of the name. I don't know. Lisa is in Southern Missouri. Oh, Melody's in Lansing. That's where my sister-in-law named Melody lives there as well. Isn't that great? That's a nice city. Lansing is a beautiful city. Okay. I wanted to go to, you know what we might do? Oh, should I not? I'm at 66 and I have this much left, which is not much. So I hate tying in for like the last... I don't know, because that's only 132, and that's not enough. So I'm going to tie in. I was going to do 75 and 75. Okay. So this is what, and I probably could have stopped right there, but whatever. It's fine. So for tying in, I don't know. I wish I could zoom in. I can't though. For tying in, if you're going to switch colors, this is the same way you do it. I'm just tying in more of the same color yarn right at the moment. You just wrap it around the needle, this last needle. I usually stop at the 46, like the white one. I always try to like stay, if you watched my Friday hat video, I always try to tie in the same place if you're doing stripes, especially. If it's a color change and it's the same type of yarn, it doesn't matter where you do it. But you just lay it in there. And now with the tension guide, it's really nice, I will tell you. With the tension guide, I can just pop it into the guide and then get it all in the yarn feeder. Make sure I don't get it all boogered up. And then I just lay it right next to it. So here it's wrapped around this needle, and then the next needle here, they're just the yarn's laying side by side. And then I just hold on to my tails and I can crank because the tension guide holds it for me. If you don't have a tension guide, then I hold my yarn, my working yarn like that with my thumb. And then I go through and I hold both of my tails, and then I start cranking until it grabs and I've got a few knitted stitches before I start cranking freely. So, but with the tension guide, I can just hold it like this, make sure that it's grabbing it, lay them in, and switch it out. And then I go around a few rows before I half tie it, but I don't knot it on the machine. I know lots of people do, but I don't do that. I wait to knot it until I get it off the machine. So I just do a half tie just to hold those, just so it doesn't come undone. So just a half tie. That's what I do. I kind of hate having that knot there, but it's fine. So now I'm going to switch out and we'll do it. I think I'm actually going to do it in the same place. So one over, so it's in the same place. Now I'm going to switch out and move to my other color. So we'll see how this turns out. I don't know how it's going to look, but, and then we'll do 75 more rows. Hopefully I have 75 on this one and I don't have to tie in some more of the other, but I may have to. We'll find out. We shall see. And this is just leftover cakes from the Ferris wheel yarn that I used at a workshop. Okay. I got kind of big tails there. That's all right. That's okay. So now I'm just going to go to 150. I will say, if you're struggling with yarn, if you get some of this Ferris wheel, Lion Brand Ferris wheel yarn, it's very lightweight. It's almost like a 3-weight yarn, even though it's a 4. You have to be careful with it because it's roving style. You can kind of see it's like varying, like a little bit of variance to the thickness. And you might have little fuzzes every now and then. So you have to be careful when you're knotting and stuff that you don't pull it apart. But once it's knitted up, it's really strong and it cranks really well. Okay, so we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, you know what, Connie, we did too. We had like really nasty rain and windy stuff. It was like blowing our chairs over on our deck. Sarah says, what's everyone's plans for tomorrow? Anybody doing anything special? And hello to you. Thank you for the heart. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to give you a little shout out that way. I was just right before I came on, I was trying to put a grocery list together. I cannot think about what I want to make tomorrow. I want to make something special, but I can't think of anything, guys. I thought about maybe doing salmon and like a bunch of like just roasted vegetables or something. I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know. Crafty Churchy Nursery. Yes. Honestly, the short I saw wasn't listed what it was, and someone commented it was found on Etsy. Funnily, that came up the day after hubby was asking about the tensioner. Oh, it's a website you use. Okay. Gotcha, Alice. Megan, you should give it a try. Lots of people calling you crunchy, huh? I just looked at it. Yeah, I almost think I'm dyslexic sometimes. I have a couple kids who kind of are. Let's see. Margot Lee. Where's Margot? I didn't see her pop in. Oh, she had to go out and come back in. That's right. Okay. Wendy had to go out and come in. This is a 46 pin machine. Okay, that's it. Yep, Wendy, that's it. Roman chains. That's what I was thinking. Maybe that. I kind of like this together. What do you guys think? We'll see. It looks really kind of cool. It looks really kind of cool. Dorothy says she needs to find somebody to mount her Centro. I won't use it without it being mounted. Good thing I have my Addy and love it. Yeah, we need to get it mounted for you. Oh, Shar, thank you. I'll have to check out Home Depot. I like it there. I like the Home Depot. Anybody else love the Home Depot? I love the way it smells. Alice says I looked at Walmart for the board, no 12 by 12. I would try, I think the last one I bought one at Dollar Tree at one time, or a couple of them. But I know most of them don't carry those now. But I think the last one I got, I almost think I got it at Hobby Lobby. I don't think Michael's had it. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. The 12 by 12 like wood canvas board. And this is what I will show you. I think it was this one actually. Hold on. That I have my Z machine. It was this one, like this. It's like a wood canvas panel. Like you can find them in the arts and the painting section of the craft store. And I just like them because they're lightweight and they're not heavy. And you can like, you know, it hides the little machine screws and the washers. But you could probably mount it to anything except for then if you're screwed, like if you have a thick piece of wood, you could screw it right down to it. I just wanted something that was lightweight. And then if you remember when I had the craft camper, I hung these on the wall, which was nice. All right. Oh, you have a great New Year too, Alice. What yarn and color? This is Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand. Hold on, I will tell you the colors, Rachel. This one is, I think this one is this one. Yes, it is. This is the one that I just tied in, and this is what it looks like. Okay, Cheri, let's do that. And this color is called Imaginary Garden. Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand. And then the other one, the blue one, hold on. I will go grab some out of the other room and I will tell you. The blue one is called Full Moon, and that's what it looks like. I love that they come in cakes already. I really love that. Occasionally though, Rachel, I do, like for me with the workshops, they do, sometimes I'll get some that have nuts like through them. Not generally though, but I really like it. It's a nice lightweight. I would say it's a 3, even though they say it's a 4. And you can see though it's variant. Like here it's thinner and you'll get like the fluffier. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how that's like fluffy, and this is kind of like thinner. So, and then you'll get little puffs on them sometimes because I just like the rustic look of it. It almost looks like it's, you know, hand spun. That's the look of it, I think. I really like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see, my color change, my color schemes in my room. So often that white wide slat blinds work really well. Oh, you are so welcome, Shauna. Oh, Dorothy asks, has anyone heard from Molly? Last 2 days, we had tornadoes around us. Oh, no. No, I haven't. I haven't heard. I don't know. We'll have to check in on her. Hello to you over on the YouTube. Dorothy says we do black-eyed peas, cabbage, and pork and cornbread. Oh, that sounds good, actually. I would really like that on New Year's Day. Yeah, I think I should do some kind of like, oh, that sounds really good. Maybe I'll do that on New Year's Day. What should I do tomorrow, guys? Don't know. Purple hull peas and greens with ham bone and cornbread. That sounds good too. Linda says no special plans for tomorrow, just maybe a special dinner at home. Prime rib sounds good. Oh, I have never cooked prime rib, guys. Never done that. I'm sure it's not hard. I just haven't ever done it. Partially because it's so stinking expensive, and yeah. Anna says black-eyed peas are a must for my husband. Salmon and veggies sounds so healthy. New Year's resolution. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. Oh, Lisa said she was able to get the 12 by 12 canvas board at Walmart, which is awesome. Sarah says we're doing baked ham, macaroni, salad, and roasted carrots and parsnips. Oh, that sounds yummy. The ski hill here has family fireworks around and tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. I think it is stay up till midnight this second year. It's been allowed to stay. Oh, that's fun. See, I don't know what the plans are. The kids, we'd always do like some kind of fun thing. We get the mic out and the kids perform and do all kinds of stuff. And I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I don't know what their plans are. Cheryl's asking if anyone's mounted the 32 mushroom on a board. Now, Wendy and I have had a discussion about the mushroom. I don't have my clamps here, and I don't have my mushroom here. Oh, I do have my clamps. This is what I use, guys, to mount my mushroom. This big honking clamp. It's a 3-inch clamp, and I just put it through the inside mouth, and then I clamp it down. You just have to be careful because of the plastic so you don't crack it. But that's what I do. Or I use my little, I have other C-clamps, but I can use too, but I don't have those here. Margot says I bought mine at Walmart. So Walmart might have the 12 by 12 because if they're getting them at Walmart, I bet yours will have it too. I love Home Depot. Home Depot gets they used to get all my monies. When we lived in Indiana, we redid our house, like did a whole bunch of reno stuff. And yeah, we were spending all kinds of cash there. Linda, I do rewind them only for the workshops that I do. And I'll tell you why, because the people that come to the workshops that I've done, they've never used a machine before. And I could show them how to tie in the yarn like I just did, but I just try to make it as basic as possible. So I rewind them. And if I have one that has knots in it, then I usually set it aside for me. Typically I like to get clean cakes if I can. I've thought about just doing a real small, because it's not very thick yarn. I could probably fix the knot that comes in the skein or the cake from the factory. I don't like how, like, a lot of times they're not very good knots in any skeins usually. So I could do, is it called the magic? I don't think it's called is it called the magic knot? I don't know. The one where it's like a really good knot. I could probably do that and it would go through the machine, but I just like to have a clean. I don't generally like to put knots in in the knitting itself. But yeah, when I use it for myself, I don't recake it. These are just leftover cakes from the workshop and I recake them for the workshop just so I know what I'm getting. Because I don't want somebody to get into like half of the skein or the cake. I keep saying skein. And have a problem with it. So Wendy says Hobby Lobby has the wood canvas for $4.49. That's super cheap. That's a good deal. Really good deal. Shauna says Southpaw Fibers, I forgot to share. In your yarn winder, use a rubber band or a small hair tie to hold the center pull tail in place on the winder. Saw that one yarn shops. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Thank you for the tip, Shauna. Yeah, because I have the little tiny hair ties. What did I buy them for? I don't even know. But those would work perfectly. so it doesn't slip off, because it does. It can. Oh, I see something about Oreo truffle. Megan, what are you doing to me? Oreo truffle ball covered in white chocolate. Oh, that sounds amazing. Amazingly bad, but it sounds good. Speaking of the yarn wonder video, I watched that one today on YouTube and it had a 5-minute ad. Oh my gosh, really? I'm sorry, Cheri, but I skipped that one. That's fine. Wow, that's a long ad. Yeah. No, I would skip it too. Let's see. Shar says, Happy New Year's, my friends. Love to you all. Thank you for being here, Shar. Happy New Year to you. Invisible Knot. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, Shauna, for being my brain. Oh, Allie's here. How you feeling, Allie? I hope you're feeling all right. How's your nose doing? Oh, Margot mounted the bunny. Did you just screw it down, Margot? Is that how you did it? Because the bunny was the one that I had. We had to do like the inside with some washers, I think. The rabbit. I don't think I have. Do I not have the little? I don't think I have it here. The 22 with the rabbit ears. I'm sure I do. I don't know where it's at. Dorothy says, I made turtles, some with, dark chocolate and some with milk chocolate. Oh, you know what? I made Chex Mix, and that stuff is my demise. I can't stop eating that stuff. Oh my gosh. I ate it and ate it and ate it. Anybody else like have a Chex Mix addiction? I thought about making more, but then I'm like, that's really not good because I'll just eat all of it. I'll just eat it and eat it and eat it. But it's so yummy. Oh, Allison says, Allie's doing better. Oh, I'm so glad, Allie. I'm so glad. Okay, are we going to make it? I don't think we're going to make it to 150. I probably have to tie in again. We'll see. Let's see. Margot says it's the one with the ears on it. Yeah, it's the one I have, the 22. Centra 22. Megan says, I'll cook all the foods. And the Oreo ball. Happy New Year, Laura. Ooh, pralines. You guys. Dorothy says, love the Chex Mix. I do too. Dorothy, that should be my, like, all the things I like, I need to stop making. I haven't made any of the, like, the puppy chow stuff Muddy Buddies made with the, is it called puppy chow? I don't know. My mother-in-law made it a few years in a row and it was so good. But I know I would sit and eat all of that too. Megan says, I'll make all the desserts. Wendy, it's good. I'll make the chocolate crinkle cookies. Oh, guys, why do we always get on the food topics? Makes me hungry. Let's see. I love Who's Line. What time is it there for you? It is. What time is it? It's 3:59. It's almost 4 o'clock. 90th birthday. Oh my goodness. I'm calling. Yeah, do that, Sarah. Thank you for popping in that, though. You have a very happy New Year. We're almost there. We'll make it to 150, maybe. I don't know if I'll have enough to cast off. I might just stop wherever, but then I won't have half and half, but well, maybe I'll make it. Oh, I think I'm gonna make it. One more. Woohoo! Yeah, that works perfect. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we'll see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know. Let me take off my guide, my little tensioner, my little tension guide. Okay, guys, I have to tell you, I did a bad thing though. Remember when I did the workshop? I did a workshop at the library in Pentwater. I know that for most of you, you're like, I don't know where Pentwater is, but and the librarian gave me sourdough starter. So I took care of it. I didn't give it a name, but I took care of it, and I made several loaves of. I did different stuff out of the discard, like, you know, to keep it alive, whatever the discard stuff, the discard dough, or not dough, but starter, whatever. But then I forgot about it. But it's in my fridge, so I don't know if I can, like, can I make it alive again? Can I just put stuff in it, and will it come back to life? Because I know I was supposed to feed it like at least once a week, I think, but I forgot about it. So I don't know if I should throw it out. Should I just throw it out? Because I don't know anything about sourdough. I only do what I'm told. And if I research it, it gets all crazy. People like sourdough people, it gets a little much, guys. I don't know like which one's right and what I should do. It seems like it's all different. So I don't know. So if you know, Wendy probably knows because she's like she does all the things. I don't do all the things. I only do some of the things. Oh, let's see. Oh, in Northern Ireland. I love that. Thank you for watching. Wendy's to see all my gluten-free sides. Make sesame sticks. Butterscotch chips melted. Oh. Oh, you're turning 10 January 1st? Awesome! Happy birthday, Allie. Happy birthday. Our youngest is 10. He'll be 11 in February. I was thinking about my 10th birthday. Actually, for my 10th birthday, I remember my grandmother she actually crocheted me a hat that had my name on it, which is funny now that I think about it. And in purple, I got like purple everything. I remember it was like my purple birthday. Yes, I went brain dead. I couldn't think, but yeah, I mounted the same way we did the other ones, just screwed through the plastic parts. Gotcha. Prayers for Grandpa. Everybody's so sweet. You guys are so awesome. Everybody's wishing Allie happy birthday. Love it. Jacinda, hello to you. Oh my gosh, your daughter turns 10. Oh my gosh, Jacinda, that's not even possible. It's not possible. All right, let's see. Wendy, set it on the counter and bring it back. Okay, you can start feeding it again once it reaches room temperature. Okay, awesome. All right, so it has to be like alive again. All right. So even though I forgot about it, it's okay. Like if I don't feed it like every week or whatever from the fridge, it's okay. Because I don't put it on the counter because then I'd have to like bake more, and that's not going to happen. Pretzels with white chocolate. Oh, Dorothy, you're killing me. You're killing me. How did you get into cranking? Oh, how did I? You know what's funny? I love this line. I think that's what I love. Whose line? Whose line? Not this line. You like this line? You like whose line? I saw it on TikTok of all the things. At the time, my main craft of choice when I first saw this was hand embroidery, which I'm going to be doing some more of. I like to do hand embroidery. I haven't done it. I've been doing mostly crank knitting, not much hand embroidery, but I have some plans to do some this year. But anyways, that's what I was doing. And I was scrolling the TikToks and I saw somebody using the Addy. And I thought, I want to try that. Because at the time, I didn't know how to knit or crochet. I knew nothing about yarn. And oh, how the times have changed. That was, that would have been, I saw it. I started watching. It's me, Polly B, on TikTok doing her hats. She would make them live and sell them, which was cool. I thought about doing that, but I don't really want the logistics of that. But anyways, she would sit and I would watch her for hours making hats. I just thought it was so fascinating. But anyways, I watched her, and then I think November of 2022, I got a Centro, because these were, I couldn't afford an Addy at the time. I couldn't. It was the $200 and something, and I didn't have it to spend. So I got a Centro, and yeah, and haven't looked back. I've been doing it ever since. So I fell in love with it. Now I fell in love with yarn. I mean, I already loved, like, you know, embroidery thread and all the things. So it kind of fit. Okay, so let's move this out of the way, and then we'll not do all of our ties. Wendy says, I leave mine in the fridge until about 2 days before needing it. Okay, and then you get it out and start going through the process. Got you. Okay, good. So it's not dead then, even though I didn't do it. All right. My sourdough starter is about 6 years old. Wow. Crazy. Did you name it? Does it have a name? Because the ladies at the library told me I needed to name it. I almost knocked my water over. That wouldn't be good. So I've got a tie-in, both, yeah, just in the middles here. So I've got the one, this is the one where we tied in that cake, and then that's the other color. So I got to do both of those. So I just give it some stretches, and then I get the slack out. I've got these huge tails. But a lot of times too, for anybody who's new, when I do this, I get the slack out and I'll kind of tighten it up. But then I get my finger on where the tie is, or where the knot's going to be, and I kind of look to make sure that the stitching looks okay, that I haven't like puckered it, or that it's tight enough that the stitches look good before I knot it off. And the first one I do kind of lightly. And then the second one I do a little tighter. And I'm not going to do 3 here because this is going to be like right where the brim is at. So I don't want too much of a lumpiness there, which I kind of don't like, but that's all right. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's probably good enough. We'll just go with it. Okay. All right, so let me turn it around. And you can see like the variant, like here, see it's a fuzzy. So you get some of the yarn where it, some of the stitches where it'll look like that. See, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. I kind of like it. So, and I think you can really mix up a lot of the Ferris wheel colors. I think they would go together. So now I put my hand through, my arm through, and I don't know if Alice is on here. I think it was Alice that, and then I grab one end and I pull it through like it's on my sleeve here. I pull it through and I fold it in half and bring it to the other side. So this is the part that I was confused with when I first started. And then what I like to do is make sure my tails are in the same spot. So then I'm kind of folding it in half on itself, and it's not all bound up. I see a lot of people don't pay attention to that. And what happens is then your knitting can get twisted on the inside, and then it's not flat, if that makes sense. So I get that all smoothed out, smooth it out on the inside, and then you go ahead and cinch it up. And with this yarn, you have to be extra careful because it is like a roving yarn, roving style. So if I pull too hard like this, I can snap it. So you just want to kind of gingerly kind of keep working that until you can get that closed. Get it all cinched up tight. Make sure you don't have any puckers. And see, that's what I would call a pucker. Like that. If I was going to tighten it up and then you have this roll over, and then if that would pop in, then it's not going to be completely tight. So you want to roll those in, those ends in like that. And then you tighten it up. This one's going to cinch nicely. Yay. It's nice. It's so satisfying when it cinches easily. Okay. And then I try to trim off my tails if they're too long. And then I knot the first knot, knot the second knot, and then I'm going to go through into the inside and then knot it as well. Excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat. Better not be the creepy cruds. Okay. Knot the inside. And then I'm going to tuck my tail. Let's see here. Elena says, what needle do you use to cast off? The only one I got with the Centro broke. Oh, you know what, Elena, I really like these metal ones. And you can buy them right on Amazon or maybe even go to your like local craft store. I really like the metal ones. I like them better than the plastic because the plastic will bend and flex. You just have to be careful because the metal could probably eventually wear on your machine. But I really like them. And I think I bought, because here's, oh, I just got my ring stuck in there. Here's the plastic one. I have it right here, but they do, like, you know, they're all right. I just really like the metal one. Now I got to redo what I was doing because I knocked it off. So I will be live again on Thursday. That's the plan. We'll do the coffee and chat. So I don't know if y'all will be around. I hope that you will be. And we'll do some giveaways. So you make sure also, I will tell you, when you tuck tails like that, you just make sure that you're in between, like sandwiched in between the layers to hide your tails. If you end up on the outside of the hat or getting on the other side of the hat, it'll like pucker. It'll like hang it up, and you don't want that. So here we are. Oh, this turned out really good. So we did halvesies, right? So we have this size, this side, and then if I go like this, so you get that other color brim, or you can turn it around. It's reversible. And I did, what did I do, guys? I did 75 and 75. So there's that side, and it made it perfect. See, like right there is your halfway point. So if you want to do halvesies, just figure out, you know, what your total rows that you want to do are, and then split it in half. And then to figure out stripes and things, you just, like, let's say this was 150, you know, 150 rows. Like, I usually use another hat when I'm figuring this out, but you can use a little chart that works really well too. And you figure out how many rows you want to see here for your brim. And you've got to double that because it's folded, right? And then this is your visible area to do like stripes, or if you want to put a stripe on here. It gets a little confusing, but it's not, you totally figure it out. But yeah, this is cute. I like it. I kind of like this side. I like this yarn a lot. I like them all, but this, I like the colors in there. So see, it's cute. I like it. I like how the colorway turned out. I think it looks all right. And it's a good use of the leftover cakes. So Ferris Wheel Yarn by Lion Brand. It's awesome. All right, let's see. Dorothy said, I wish my girls were talking about chickens. Yeah, I must be talking about chickens. Deviled eggs. Oh, I might have to do some deviled eggs. That would be yummy. Crafty Math Chick says just purchased by tensioner and some pom-pom buttons from South Paw. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Awesome. Yay. Thank you for doing that. And if anybody needs that link, not that. Southpaw Fiber Arts. Where did you go? It's southpawfiberarts.com is what it is, but it looks like that. Southpawfiberarts.com. You can get tension guides. She has palm buttons, and they're so cute. I might even have, I don't know if I have any right here to show you. I don't have my little carrier thing. But like little bears, cute. I don't know if you're still doing those, Shauna, but they're absolutely adorable. But yeah, you can get those from Southpaw Fiber Arts. And if you're not in the CranKnit community on Facebook, right here is the link. Go join it. It's an awesome group of people. Everybody is so supportive. It's, you know, most of you, all of you are in here, are in it, I think. But if you're not, go join it. We'd love to have you. So I want to wish everybody a very happy new year. Everybody stay safe, be healthy. My prayer for all of you is, or all of us is that we all can be healthy this year. Because if we don't have our health, we have nothing, you know? And then my second is that we can all stay crafty and cranky. So, yeah, so stay tuned. I will be back live again on, Thursday. I'll be sharing that planner thing too if anybody wants to get it. But yeah, stay cranky, guys. I love you guys. You all have a good one. Be safe. Please be safe. Be safe. All right. We'll see you Thursday. Bye. Thank you for being here. See you later.